Do you want to capture all the form submission and add the details automatically without lifting any finger to your Airtable database, and you want to send personalized mails to all these leads? Then this automation is for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect Typeform with Airtable and Gmail in such a manner that whenever there is a new form submission, automatically the details are added to the database in Airtable and the mail is sent. Now, if you also want to learn how you can create this for your business, then let's start creating this from the beginning. So here in this video we are going to see how we can send thank you mail to all the leads we are capturing from Typeform and add the lead details to Airtable. For this we are going to build the connection between these three applications using Pabbly Connect. Now this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that too forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll click on this Pabbly Connect, access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders over here. If you wish to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I'm going to create the workflow from the scratch. I'm going to name this workflow as send thank you email with special offers for Typeform leads and login details in Airtable, and now I'm going to select the folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as forms automation and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I have to enter my trigger application. Now trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever there is a new form submission in Typeform, automatically I add all the details in the Airtable database and then send the mail, which means whenever there is a new form submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers a new workflow. Here in my trigger application, I am going to take Typeform, and following this trigger application, I will be taking my action application as Airtable and Gmail. Now in my trigger event, I'm going to select new entry and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Typeform. I have already logged in my Typeform account, and that's why I'm going to accept this, and you will see Typeform will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Here it is connection created successfully. Now I have to enter this form. Now to enter this form, I'm going to open my Typeform account, and over here you can see that I am working on this registration form. So I'm going to open this registration form. As I select this form, I'm going to hit save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. And now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response here in this workflow. In order to do this, I'm going to do the form submission of this particular form. I'm going to click on this share. I'm going to copy the link of this form, paste it in a new tab from where I will be doing the form submission. If I receive the form submission response in my workflow, then this is going to show the connection setup which we have created is working fine. So here I'm going to enter some details, like I'm going to enter the first name as latest, the last name as user, the email address as latest@pabblytudes.com. Then I'm going to enter the phone number, and then I'm going to enter the city as Bhopal. I'm going to submit this. Now here, as soon as the form submission is done, all the details should be captured. I'm going to open my workflow. Let's wait for the webhook response. Here it is. Just now I have received the response. So if I scroll down, I have all the details. My first name was latest, my last name was user, my email address was latest@pabblytudes.com, then I have my phone number, and then I have the city name. So here, as soon as we have received the details, we can say the connection setup is working fine, and now whenever there will be new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new form submission, I want to add that to Airtable. So in my action application, I have selected Airtable. In my action event, I'm going to select create record and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Airtable. Now here I have already logged in my Airtable account, and I'm going to add all the resources and then grant away the access. It is necessary that you already keep the account login, so the authorization will be easy and successful. So here it is, authorization successful. Airtable is connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. First I have to select the base name. Now in this drop down you can see all the bases. Here I have created the base by the name Typeform leads. So I am going to search for Typeform leads here. So this is the database which we have created, and as I select this, you will see all the fields which I have in this particular field appear here. Now here in this form you can see that I have all these details: the first name, last name, phone number, email address, and the city. So I'm going to format this table here. I'm going to enter these details again. Here I have added these fields: first name, last name, email, phone, and city. So these are the fields. I am going to now refresh this again, and you will see all the fields will be refreshed, and I will have the new fields which I have just added. And we can see we have the fields: first name, last name, email, phone, and city. Now I'm going to enter the details, but here I'm not going to enter the details like this manually. Instead I'm going to map it. To map it, I have entered / go towards this type form, and then I'm going to enter the first name as latest, then I'm going to enter the last name as user, then I'm going to enter the email address as latest@pabblytudes.com, then I'm going to enter the phone number, then I'm going to enter the city. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter these details, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change, and that's why we have to map it instead of manually entering it. After entering all these details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and here it is, we have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Let me open my Airtable and check whether all these details are added there or not, and here it is. I have added all the details. The name is latest user, email address is latest@pabblytudes.com, this is the phone number, and this is the city. Now I have added all the details in the Airtable database. I want to send a personalized mail, so I am going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I am going to search for Gmail. In my action event I am going to select send email and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Choose a Google account with which you have logged in your Gmail, and after choosing that account, grant away the permission by clicking on this allow. Here it is, connection created successfully. Now I have to enter the rest of the details. First I'm going to enter the sender name. So I am going to enter the sender name like this. Then I'm going to skip the sender email address as it is already selected while we have built the connection. Then I'm going to enter the recipient email address by mapping it. So the email address was latest@pabblytudes.com. I am going to skip the CC/BCC reply to. In the email subject I am going to write. Here I have entered my email subject as thank you for your interest, enjoy a special offer, and then I'm going to enter the email content. So here the email content is hi, thank you for reaching out and submitting your information. We appreciate your interest in our product and service. As a token of appreciation, we'd like to offer you an exclusive special offer available for a limited time. So this is the complete mail which I have created. In the email content type, I'm going to keep it as plain. The label will be inbox. I'm not sending any attachment to the file, so I'm going to skip this or keep this empty. But if you are sending, please make sure that you do not exceed the given limit given over here. Now I'll click save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. So here it is, we have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Let me open my mailbox and check whether I have received any mail there or not. And here it is, we can see that we have received this mail. Thank you for your interest, enjoy a special offer. We can see that we have received this just 0 minutes ago. It is sent to this latest, and I have also added the latest user. I have mapped the name of this latest user, so I have received the personalized mail. Thank you for reaching out and submitting your information. And this is the same exact mail which we have created, and we have sent that. Now to summarize, we took Typeform as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new form submission. We wanted to add all the details to Airtable database. We took Airtable as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally added the lead. And then we want to send the mail. So we took Gmail as the action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally send the mail. This is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Typeform, Airtable, and Gmail using Pabbly Connect. I've attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. Before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this automation, you can create multiple such automation using Pabbly Connect. Now if you want to know the different plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any issues, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.